just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab.
What do you wish you'd done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. You?
I don't know. Nothing. Come on, get in the right...
You have to know the answer to this question. If you were to die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine.
It's not a goddamn seminar. Stop trying to control everything and just let go. Let go!
All right, fine.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion.
Kobe, we thank you for your time.
That flipped the switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline.
Fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway.
Grab your fucking balls, get a fucking notebook, and write down what the fuck you're gonna do this year.
If you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting. That it will never happen, no way under the sun.
So how about you stop waiting and stop procrastinating and get to work, bro?
It's every day of your life, just do it.
Fuck the drugs, fuck the cigarettes, fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, alright? No more fucking excuses.
The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts. No matter who you are, there are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. Nothing in life of significance is ever accomplished alone. But understand this, happiness begins where selfishness ends.
An easy productivity hack. Instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today, it's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere.
Don't tell yourself you need to do something like that. Don't do it. Time to train at that time. Set a time to go to sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. I knew in my head I was saying, get up at this time. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time.
Just little kind of defeats.
Exactly. Little defeats instead of wins. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
You can't have an easy life and a great character. Show me a trust fund kid that inherited a bunch of money, and I'll show you someone mentally tortured. It's not the pursuit of happiness, it's the happiness of the pursuit, right? It's that thing, and it's not like, you know, the self-help, it's not the journey, it's the destination. It's not either the journey or the destination. It's who you become on the journey.
When your dream is so big, it's hard to give up. I still ask myself now, like, why didn't I give up at that time? Why did I keep doing this? Why did I take those risks? Because there was a moment that even now I think about it, I'm like, that was stupid. It was like a death sentence. I knew that if I gave up, I wouldn't be able to look in myself in the mirror like this. He would have been ashamed to live with myself. I couldn't live with myself.
When I was 12 years old, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm gonna have some money one day and I'm gonna buy you a Mercedes, and I did. When I came and I asked my grandmother, I said, Granny, what do you want? I said, you want me to buy you a car and teach you how to drive? She said, no, son, I don't want that. I said, Granny, do you want jewelry? She said, no, son, I don't want that. She said, son, I want a decent house. I said, Granny, what is a decent home? And I remember it like yesterday. She said, son, I want to go to bed one night And she said, I want God to let it rain as hard as he possibly can. And I want him to let it rain all night long. And she said, I want to wake up and not be wet. That's a decent home for my grandmother. That's all she wanted. See, for 66 years, my grandmother never went to bed and had it rain and not be